Well, hello to all, and welcome to another relationship story. This is going to be an energy between two people let's see what we got. We got the 17th of May going into and through, let's see, we'll say the 18th, 17th and the 18th. So we do have a waning gibbous moon in Capricorn. Starting new things, new doorways, new opportunities. We've been talking about new beginnings unfolding in the live Zoomcast and the live YouTube podcast. There is soon going to be a strong desire for freedom because of the connections that are being developed, most importantly in relation to talent, skills, finance, and abundance, career. We do have eventually this energy of releasing, forgiving, and healing relationships because of the prosperous new beginnings that are taking place. And then we have Spirit just continuing to nudge the collective in the second half of May to focus on your authentic purpose. It's a time of creativity, authenticity, to recognize your destiny. Okay, there's some exciting things building up here eventually by the new moon on May 27th, where there is going to, if there hasn't been before then, some great and profound news. We have this energy in Gemini on the 27th, so many of my Geminis are or may have already received some profound news, and now there's a strong desire to share that news or communicate or, share one's feelings, right? Once you're feeling stable and secure financially, then it's more easily able to open your heart. So again, this is a relationship story between two. I'm going to do this first person over here with the Celtic spread and the person they're connecting with over here with another Celtic spread. And I'm using the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. I'm Josie K, and here we go. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whoever needs to hear this information most with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice regarding a particular relationship between two for the energy surrounding the 17th and 18th of May of 2025. Okay. Wow. Speaking of Gemini, there you are in your element. There could be a Gemini here who is making some really exciting decisions, maybe who may have a passionate connection over here, and that passion is continuing to grow for you or this person. Someone's really thinking about a passionate connection, but the other person has the Hanging Man energy. So the second person is kind of unsure, is being guided to kind of observe a situation. Yeah, there's a lot of passion, but is this heading anywhere? Now, in the first person's thoughts position, we have wish fulfillment. Heck yeah. It's like there's a lot of passion here. I'm feeling like my wishes are being fulfilled emotionally. And the second person over here is like, I'm just not sure. Okay, in their thoughts position, they have the Eight of Wands. Now, this is an energy of almost feeling a little bit backed into a corner. I don't think this is person one's fault. I think that this person is reacting because of their life experiences. So they're kind of stepping back. And this first person's like, yeah, let's go. In the first person's foundation, we have the Three of Wands. So we do have a realization here that, wow, my passionate ship has come in. All is good over here. And the other person's foundation, they're thinking about the past. With the Six of Cups, they're thinking maybe about a child or children. And that could be what's making them kind of slow down a little bit, is because there are children or a past situation that is still existing energetically in their foundation. Whew. So in the first person's position, we have the moon. This could be that someone is a Pisces, is connecting with a Pisces, and or in the recent past for this first person over here, they've been feeling pretty darn hopeful. And that's because with the major arcana of the moon, Spirit is bringing a lot of hope to this person. It is this person's or your hopes that have brought upon this opportunity to, enjoy a passionate connection. Now, the other person in their recent past, they had the popular Five of Swords. This keeps showing up in the other person's past. So someone here is conflicted about some form of communication. Maybe they haven't let go of a situation involving the past, and that's why they're kind of feeling backed into a corner. It's like they haven't cut ties completely from that which was making them feel defensive. So they're kind of in a whole different energy over here. Now, from the 17th going into the 18th of May, I think maybe closer to the beginning of the day or first half of the day on the 18th of May, you or this first person here is being blessed with the major arcana of the world. It's like, look, if this situation comes to a completion, I still appreciate the fact that this took place. My ship came in and all is well. I'm ready to bring things currently in my life to a completion and step into the portal of the new. But I have the strength to complete this if this person isn't ready. So that's good. We have a very strong person over here. It's like there was passion, there was greatness, there was good stuff, and there's positive thinking. But the other person is, in a whole different energy. Now, in the other person's future, meaning the beginning or first half of the day on the 18th of May, they have the Page of Wands, and they're actually coming back into the direction of this first person. It's almost like this first person is saying, you know what, I'm good with it. It was fun, it was fine, and now it's over. And I'm cool with that. I am feeling good, I'm attractive, I'm beautiful, I'm moving forward because I know Spirit's guiding me into the portal of wish fulfillment here. And if it's not you, if you're dragging your feet, maybe it's not the time, maybe you're not the right person for me. So that's the singles message here. But eventually, of course, like as soon as you say, fine, I'm good with it, this person comes running back with a small little bit of passionate communication, right? That's what the Wands is. It's passionate. A Page of Wands is passionate communication, but it is small. It's kind of like what got this person in their head in the first place. Yeah, they need to give something some time for their own self. Now, in your or the first person's actions position, we do have the King of Swords. This could be someone who has strong air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Or this is you. It's like, you know what? It was fun. But now, if it's not going to continue, I'm going to use this sword to just kind of cut ties and move forward. I'll bring a successful situation to a successful completion to this situation. And I'll continue to go forward because Spirit's saying the Nine of Cups means that maybe a second or third person, if you're dating, is going to come in here who's going to be better for me. I deserve more than what this person maybe can give me right now. Now, in the other person's actions position, we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah, with the Page of Wands. It's like, how you doing? You kind of didn't stay in touch with me, and now I'm coming back over here because you're passionate and you're beautiful and you're attractive, and I'm kind of ready to, get back into that lover's energy. But what's happening with this first person is they're like, nah, I got my sword out. I'm balanced. I'm looking over at what transpired. It felt like my ship came in. I remained hopeful, but look, if you're not ready, I'm moving on. I'm keeping my options open. And it's like, this is such a thing. As soon as you pull your energy away from focusing on this person, you'll be guided to connect with other people, and this person's going to come running right back towards you because your energy's going away. Okay. So in the first person's position, we have in the spiritual assistance position. Look I'm going to keep my options open. Things are speeding up. As soon as I let go of that person, boom, someone or something better is coming my way for my singles. Now I'm feeling a little bit conflicted because this person is showing back up on the 18th. But the communication is small. I'm looking at the past and I'm kind of like, I'm just not sure. Because this person is not being consistent. Now, in the other person's spiritual assistance position, see, Spirit with the Five of Wands is trying to help this person to come out of this inner conflict about what action steps to take. If they don't understand what they want, they can't create that with someone. So in the hopes and fears position, it may feel as though all fears are dashed here by the end of the day on the 18th. Because the lesson has been learned. It's almost like this self-awareness of, you know what, I've had enough of this difficult thinking. I was feeling real good here, and I'm going to move forward and continue to feel good. I'm going to take this experience and trust that this person doesn't know what they want, and that's fine, because I don't want someone who's only grown 65% of their 100% of spiritual maturity. Now, in the other person's hopes and fears position, they don't know what they want. Indecision. What's the truth of the situation? That's what I mean. The first person's like, you know what? I learned, I'm moving on. Greater things are happening. New portals are opening. Great things are happening for me. And this person here is just plain out confused. They're hoping to not be confused, to get to the truth of what they want. But it's this whole battle within them. So in the first person's outcome position, here they come to save the day. King of Wands. Yeah, someone's showing up after being confused. And this person over here, first person, is over it because maybe a third person shows up or is about to very soon. And then this person comes back and it's like they've missed the boat. In the other person's outcome position, see, Spirit's trying to tell this person, look, we're trying to give you a beautiful path of peace, joy, happiness, and love. But you're lost in the passion of things. You go in very quickly and then you leave just as quickly, and you end up in your head, confused about your truth and what you want. And that's okay. Now in a 3-card summary, we have, wow, 3 major arcanas out of 3 cards. Big deal here. Big, big situation. All right. Right off the bat, we got Judgment. Look, Spirit stepping in to help, especially this, well, both people, to make the highest, best decisions at this time. If this person isn't ready, I'm going to move on and meet new people if you are single. If this person can figure out what is in their highest, best good, other than the passionate energy here, and let go of the past, which could play a big part of this, then they can move forward. So Spirit's really guiding both of you to make the right decisions on your own behalf first, and to come together or not and make a decision. I just saw a quick message. Again, I think we talked about a masculine who's waiting for greater stability financially, a more solid foundation before moving forward. And yes, indeed, I saw the Chariot, so that there is success coming towards them. Again, we talked about this masculine might come back towards this first person here to say, hey, you know, all is good now for me, but sorry I didn't check in. And they're, again, I feel like they're coming in quickly and they're leaving just as quickly, and this first person is getting sick of it. Yeah, so Spirit is sending 2 major arcanas in here, telling the collective by the end of the day on the 17th, going into the 18th of May. Again, we're trying to bring wish fulfillment for this person because they are ready. We are trying to bring emotional balance. So as you set and meet personal goals, both of you, do so in a balanced way. Let Spirit guide you to make the highest, best decision on your own behalf. Now we have, yes, the courage now to look at another person's situation and to decipher, is that the path I choose for myself? I feel like in some cases, this masculine is kind of like, I was with a female, a stable, secure, feminine, motherly, maybe nurturing type energy, and it weighs heavy upon me. I can't let go of this past person. And it's almost like you're starting to say, or this first person is saying, well, you know, are you going to go back and forth or what? Because really it's time for that person to lay that down. It's time for that person to say, okay, here comes another one, and I'm not going to be scared. I'm going to get rid of that and open my life to her, because she is a very caring, nurturing, prosperous female. So what lies here is a temptation. This person is tempted by that person. That person is tempted by the lover's energy of passion. But Spirit's saying we're trying to tempt both of you to go into the direction of what fulfills you emotionally. Again, if this person doesn't fulfill you emotionally and they're coming back and forth just for sex or whatever and not a deep commitment, there are greater things opening for this first person. The second person is having to kind of figure out, how do I let go of the past, not compare it to the future, let go of just the passion of things and acknowledge the truth that Spirit's trying to guide me towards a new path in love. Marriage, commitment, partnership. Some of my Libras may be receiving a lot of attention and recognition right now from someone. Could be very slow moving energy though. Yeah. In other cases, I do feel for some, it could even be that, look, I've had enough. This first person, like as this person comes in, if they even say the slightest wrong thing, this person is starting to, the first person is saying, I'm going to use this death card, Scorpio energy, the death card, and I'm just going to kind of bring this to an end for now and wait for you to decide what you want, okay? All right. So I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue regarding the side-by-side Celtic spreads for May 16th and 17th, 17th and 18th, pardon me. Ace of Thought. So there is this beautiful cherub coming in with the Ace of Swords, coming in to congratulate you on your own personal thoughts and ideas. At some point, it will be important to communicate here between, maybe for some, between the 17th and 18th of May, very clearly and thoroughly, so that there can be a decision about what ideas and should be implemented in this connection. But there are rewards, Spirit saying, in spending time alone at this time. Use these moments of solitude. They're especially, well, they're speaking to both. Use these moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give, care, provide, support others. Shine your light as an example for others to see, especially if your life feels unfulfilled right now. And they keep going back to this Six of Emotions, saying it's important to remember the past and what transpired accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it truly was. Someone may return unexpectedly. All right. So should these messages have resonated for you in some way and you have further questions about your own personal journey or would just like a general reading, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video, along with the beautiful comment section. I am still offering the spring special, which is a 15-minute 1-month video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. Thank you to those of you who have come to me for the spring special and who have returned for additional spiritual advice. Thank you for your trust and for your support. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and those subscribes. And most importantly, I want to say a super big thank you to those of you who have continued to donate to this channel to keep it up and running day to day. Take care and God bless.